Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the foot... And the finish! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, it was a first touch to die for, and it set him up beautifully.
Has he picked him out? Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! The ball's loose, and he's after it. Has a pop! Well positioned to make that interception. And it's Lewandowski!
Well, they won't be deterred from trying again, Peter. They have the bit between their teeth now.
What a ball this has turned out to be. Could move up a gear here. Martinez.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition.
Shot a goal! Great effort, but no way through. Gets the better of his man. Tries to get it forward quickly. Looking to break out here. Cuts it out. Courtois sends that a long way. Forward it goes. Madrid getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. And it's played forward. Valverde. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Valverde is flagged offside.
Quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Good idea, just poorly executed. He's got options out wide. Diving header! Great effort, he flew in with courage.
A good attempt. The ball was at a lovely height too.
Hoists it forward. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Battles to win it back. Lewandowski. Keeper sends it forward. That's a throw. Now it's Lewandowski. Gets wrestled off the ball. Barcelona disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Vinicius Junior's cross. Breaks on here. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Now it's Lewandowski. Now a chance to break. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Decent looking ball. Mbappe has a shot! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Valverde done very well to intervene. Forward it goes. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? That's offside. Yes, it is. Barcelona get it back again. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. And we hit half-time. Both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So there was the first half.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's been played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end-to-end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this, and I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
Madrid head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Courtois gets it upfield.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply. This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
He's off on a marauding run. Good challenge, he just stood firm. He's got through. Mbappe. Pings it out wide. Vinicius Junior gets away from his opponent. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Christensen plays it forward, and now they can launch a counter. And here's Lewandowski. Oh, he's found, tries a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. And here's Lewandowski. Lewandowski! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. A searching ball out wide. play for a throw. And here's Lewandowski. Has a goal! And that's a throw. Valverde. Tried to play it through.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
More than happy to take the muscular approach. Christensen did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's played forward. Vinicius Junior, he gets past his man. Just deflected over the goal line for a corner. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Madrid showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Looking to force his way through.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could get...
Oh, real danger here. Going through. Ferran Torres.
Barcelona merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Mbappe. Mbappe. Going for goal. Oh, taken with style.
All goals are welcome, but when they come at a time like that, they're priceless. Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Madrid put themselves into the lead.
Oh, this is fully deserved for me, because they've shown great heart and spirit. It's there to win from here, or, dare I say, throw it away now.
Big chance! It's there! Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. So we have a double substitution going on here. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And the shot! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it!
Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too.
Madrid take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Forward it goes. Madrid just have to run down the clock. Referee has just said play on. And time is up. Madrid win it by the odd goal. Almost nothing in it. Perhaps a draw would have felt fairer. But that's the game, and they have won it at the margin. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
And a real chance! Marvellous goal!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
it's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats.
And the shot! Vinicius Junior, and here's the chance to counter. Christen's whistle's gone, that's a foul.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Mbappe. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. And the counter is on. But it's Rashford. That's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. That's a decent ball. Gets the better of his man. The referee has given a corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
It's a fabulous position. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Mbappe. It's come loose. Keeper sends it forward. This is promising. Good ball. Rashford plays it back. And the shot! In it goes! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Barcelona take a two-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, hits one! Sticks it away! Right back in the game! Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's...
Shoots! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a needle the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Gets into some space. That was always going to be the keeper's. Gets it back. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Vinicius Junior is flagged offside. Tried to play it through.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Now hits one! They've done it! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Look, the goal was well manufactured, but the striker probably can't believe he's been given that much space in the penalty area, and he wasn't going to miss.
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Forward it goes. And the referee brings the first half to a close.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
The action has already resumed here.
Madrid need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
He's had a shot! Decent enough try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. He's found his man. Lewandowski. In for a hefty challenge. Tries to get it forward quickly. Valverde. Lewandowski. Chance to go for goal! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Goalkeeper's ball. They've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Vinicius Junior. And he's straight offside. Barcelona are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tackle.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes work ultra sharp.
Gets up to head it! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
I think his face smacks of disbelief as opposed to disappointment. He thought he was about to score.
Cuts it out. And here's Rashford. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Oh, that's a waste. There'll be a throw-in. Rashford. Someone looks like he's in need of protection here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Barcelona have a free kick. Valverde is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Rashford was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Mbappe plays it out to the wing, and it's got through. And he's there to clear it. Repelled by the keeper. That's a throw. And it's played forward. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And it's Rashford. Well played, he saw that coming. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. And here's Lewandowski. Mbappe. He's off on a marauding run.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Barcelona are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
That's good intervention. Things could have got far worse than that.
Madrid are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Rashford. Ferran Torres! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision. Madrid are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Christensen. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And it's Alaba.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue the situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Surely, he's had a goal! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Big chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. It's a loose ball, and that's been won straight back. Rashford hoists it forward. Hoists it forward. Looks to thread it through. Now surely! Chance! He's scored! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! That's it, they're going to get 30 minutes more.
Yeah, no daylight between these two sides, but I have to say, neither side really did enough to find a winner. It just cancelled each other out.
So a brief breather, and then extra time. Has a pop! It's Rashford! Ball's out on the left now. A heavy challenge. Ball through needs to be good here.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Well positioned to make that interception. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. It has got through to him. Just brushed off the ball there. Rashford. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Out towards the flank. Decent progress down the left. Gets away from his opponents. That's the throw. He gets past his man. Massive leap! And that's a real chance missed.
Or maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Tries to get it forward quickly. That's it for the first period of extra time.
Well, there's plenty of potential for a final twist in this test. I think there's bound to be some late drama in the final 15 minutes of this epic.
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Let us put a stop to that. Out to the left it goes. Hit into the middle. And that has been cleared. Battles to win it back. He's gone for it! And somehow he managed to miss it. Good save, he got a decent fist on that. Oh, real chance! Towering header! Oh, he's managed to miss it. Ferran Torres. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Ferran Torres is the guilty party there. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Alexander-Arnold. Ceballos. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. Alaba takes aim with a cross. Heads it! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Crosses it in low. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Still inseparable. We have penalties.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure.